What's going on, everybody? It's Coco the Cosmic Witch. I'm here for a breakdown of this upcoming full moon in Virgo. So what we're going to do today is basically I'm just going to, explain the energy around this full moon, how that may manifest in your life, how you can see on a more personal level, looking in your birth chart, how this energy may affect you. And in the end, we're going to go ahead and pull a couple cards, and I'm going to leave you guys with just a few affirmations that you can use to really get into the energy of this full moon. So I hope you guys enjoy this. This is something I'm thinking about doing, for every full moon and every new moon. So just get comfortable, kick back, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So as we begin talking about, this full moon in the sign of Virgo, if you're not really familiar with astrology or you haven't been, following astrology very long, I think first we should maybe talk about what the moon means, what it represents as it relates to astrology. So in astrology, the moon is understood as the planet. It's not a planet, but in astrology, we call it a planet, right? It's the planet that holds your intuition. It holds your self conscience, like your unconscious mind, right? It holds your emotions. The moon is believed to be, it illustrates or can tell you the story of how you may react to things, how you may receive things. It's like that gut feeling, all of these things that tie into emotion and water, because water also is like a conduit of spirit. All of these things make up the complexities that are the moon, okay? Or that make up the moon. So when we have this energy coming into the sign of Virgo, which is very much so, it's an earth sign, okay? And it's very much so a very rational sign, very methodical. Virgo loves routine, and to the point that Virgo actually needs routine and structure and organization. When you tie that into the moon, what you get is actually a mission to make sure that everything is in check and in balance as it relates to how we feel. So, this may look like purging of the things that are not serving you right now. Like you finally are putting your foot down, on things that may not be in your best interest, things that don't make you feel good. You're finally ready to let those go. So in another sign, like maybe another sign like Taurus, where you maybe first kind of getting the inkling of like, this doesn't really feel good to me, but you're not ready to let it go. Virgo is the energy of, no, it's time for this to go. Okay, so, and if you see me look down, I'm going to go ahead and pull up my notes because I don't want to leave anything out. But, so Virgo is ruled by Mercury, which is the planet of communication and technology, very much like how we deal with each other. Virgo is also constantly seeking evolution and change, and it's evolution and change for the better. Now, in the highest vibration, this would manifest as being very ambitious and always setting goals for yourself, wanting to knock these goals out of the park. You're very headstrong. You really, really believe in yourself, and you have that confidence that you are capable. And in the lowest vibration, unfortunately, this can manifest as being very critical of yourself, very critical of those around you, because you have these lofty ideals and expectations of what things should be, how you want things to be. When they don't match up to those, Virgo can become very self-loathing, Virgo will self-criticize to the point where they refuse change at all. And they don't think they're capable. And they just stay in the same spot. They stay in the same place because they don't feel like they'll get it right. So what's the point of trying? I'm just going to stay right here. Okay, so when we bring this back to how this can relate to the full moon, it's calling into question here what is not serving our purpose, what is not in alignment with what we're evolving towards, what we're moving towards, what is not elevating us. We have to take a look at all of these things. You know, what is holding you back from achieving evolution, achieving the elevation to where your particular ideal, because it's going to be different for everyone, right? And if you look in your chart and find the sign of Virgo, you know, this is actually where you need to zone in and like pay most attention to, okay? So it's like we're going to be inspecting what is not serving our purpose. What is it that we need to release? And this actually takes on a very, very interesting energy because this particular full moon is opposite the sun in Pisces. And the sun in Pisces is like highlighting spiritual development, spiritual awareness. It's an awakening, finding that balance, because Pisces is the gateway between the spirit realm into the material or physical realm. So when the sun is in Pisces, it's very much so like driving our attention towards a balance between the physical and the spiritual. And that's actually also reflected in the Virgo Pisces axis. So if you were to look at an astrology chart, any astrology chart, you will find that Virgo and Pisces are directly opposite each other. And that's why we have a full moon, because the sun is reflecting on the moon and the moon is completely illuminated, right? So this relationship of, you know, super rational Virgo and super spiritual deep Pisces is asking you to find the balance, okay? And this is a gift right now to a lot of us who have been on, you know, spiritual journeys or who are light workers, even spiritual workers. This is a really, really beautiful time because it gives us the opportunity to cleanse and purge ourselves of, sorry guys, I'm getting chills, but it gives us the opportunity to like cleanse and purge ourselves of the things that are blocking our spiritual development, the things that are blocking our path towards fulfilling our soul purpose. It gives us the opportunity to just really cleanse ourselves even spiritually so that we're not so like deep off into the spirit realm and we can actually enjoy our human life. Like this moon, it just makes me think of the phrase like, you know, we all came here as souls, you know, celestial energy. We all came here as celestial energy, you know, that wanted to have a human experience. And I think that's so important because, you know, when you start getting into spirituality and the spiritual journey, it's so easy to just be stuck on the spiritual side. And it's almost as if like, you know, we have the tendency to keep ourselves from enjoying things in the physical. Like we think, you know, because we're so spiritual now, that we can't still enjoy physical material world things or like earthly things. And you absolutely can and should, because your soul chose to come here to have a human experience. So allow yourself to experience being human, right? So that is the energy that is around this full moon. And I want you guys to keep in mind this energy of cleansing yourself and purifying yourself, thinking of what's blocking your elevation. All of these things are going to just catapult you forward through the rest of the year. And that's why I was saying, you know, in the beginning, I think this is actually one of the most important full moons of the year, if not the most important full moon of the year. This is a really, really beautiful energy that we all could use right now. And I'm all worked up, so I'm ready to like get into some cards. And in the end, I'm going to share with you guys some affirmations that I hope that they'll resonate with you and will allow you to really, really tap into this full moon energy. So I'm going to grab a couple cards and I'm going to be right back. Okay, so I'm just going to pull just a few cards and kind of get a message from Spirit about this full moon, what Spirit would like to share with us. The deck I'm using is the Whispers of Healing deck. So yeah, I'm just going to pull a few cards and see what comes up as the message for this full moon in Virgo. Okay. Spirit, what message would you like to... Whoa. Sincere relationships. I hope you guys can see that. Sincere relationships. Spirit wants us to take a good look. Take a good look at the relationships that we have with those around us and purge the ones that are not serving our greatest purpose. I'm telling you guys, this Virgo energy is the perfect energy to really like cut spiritual attachments. And I don't want to say it like, Virgos or emotional attachments. And I don't want to say that like Virgos don't have emotional attachment or are not capable of it. But the beautiful thing about Virgo is that they are very that is a very, very loving, very kind energy. It can be very gentle if you treat it right. But Virgo is going to put what it needs first, okay? What it needs first. So it doesn't matter that they have an emotional attachment. They are going to put what they need first. So very first card out, sincere relationships. The next card is unexpected. Unexpected. So this energy could manifest and bring up things that you were not expecting to deal with. There is a conjunction of the Sun and Neptune coming up here soon in Pisces, and I believe that that's happening shortly after Mercury comes into Pisces, and that is definitely an energy of like truths being revealed, the unknown finally being lit up or expressed with the Sun and Mercury being there with Neptune. So this could be something coming up that leads up to that point. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. Spirit, what else do you want to share with us about this full... Woo! Meditation. Meditation. It's time to go within, okay? I don't even have to explain that card. Y'all already know what time it is. And transform. Oh, there's two cards here. Transform. Transform. It's time to allow yourself to evolve. Don't get stuck in that rut of being overly critical and being too self-conscious or being afraid to change because you've allowed yourself to be comfortable. You have to shed and evolve. And finally, breathe. Breathe. Don't get so anxious and overwhelmed. Take time, breathe, take this energy in. It's this, I've been waiting on this full moon for so long, and it's crazy because I was talking to a good friend of mine, and when Mercury went direct, she was like, this is the perfect time to just release things now. And I'm just I don't want to wait it out. I'm waiting so I can throw things out to the Virgo full moon, because I know that's when I will have the mental clarity that I need personally, because I am a Pisces moon and rising. I know then I will have that mental clarity that I need, and I know a lot of you guys are going to be feeling me on this. If you've just been feeling so clouded and you can't even see your way forward, this full moon in particular is I would say this full moon is capable of giving you a reset from all the shit that went down in 2020. And I know we all could use a clean slate. This full moon is the clean slate. This full moon is the full moon that is capable of catapulting you forward by clearing away, because it's not like the new moon where we can draw things out of it, right? This is a full moon. It's capable of clearing away all the muck, all the crap, all the junk, all the stagnant energy, all the negativity that's been holding you back from meeting your potential and then exceeding it. It's going to take away, start the cycle at least of taking away all the things that have been like restricting your growth, right? All the things that you maybe didn't have the bravery to shed, or you just didn't feel ready. This is the full moon to take it there. Okay. So, with that said, and I don't want to spend too much time on the cards, but I do want to go ahead and share with you guys the affirmations. Okay. So let me get that set up and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is my favorite part. This is where we're going to get into the affirmations that I have made for this full moon, okay, to help us better to hone in on this energy. So these affirmations, you can, do a ritual where you go outside and speak them into this full moon and release these things, affirm these things. So what I'm going to recommend for these affirmations is actually that you speak them every day and every night in the mirror, so that you're constantly, affirming to yourself what you're releasing, what you're letting go of, what you're going to be drawing into yourself as we approach this new moon. So from the night of the full moon to the night of the new moon, say these affirmations every day and every night. So the first affirmation is, I release self-consciousness and accept myself exactly as I am. I release self-consciousness and accept myself exactly as I am. Number 2, I release all that is hindering my spiritual development. I release all that is hindering my spiritual development. I release disharmony between my inner and outer worlds. I release disharmony between my inner and outer worlds. I release the fear of change and embrace the unknown. I release the fear of change and embrace the unknown. I release the comfort of stagnation and choose to boss up. That's for me. I release the comfort of stagnation and choose to boss up. So, I hope you guys enjoyed those affirmations. Just 5 quick, simple ones. I didn't want it to take all day. We have stuff to do in our day. So, just say those to yourself at night. I would recommend saying them in the mirror every day, every night until the new moon. At that time, we'll do another breakdown and another quick card pull, and I'll have more affirmations for you. But this is going to really help you tap into that Virgo full moon energy. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. Let me know in the comments what you think about this video, this format, if this really spoke to you. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it, share if you care. Definitely subscribe to the channel. I have a lot of new content coming. If you're interested, I'm actually doing a full moon uncross and cleanse ceremony this Saturday. It's going to be live on my Instagram, Coco the Cosmic Witch. You can follow me there. And there's a link there as well, and I'll put it down in the description box where you can come and join the ritual if you like. It is a group ritual. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative and encouraging. I hope you feel more supported here in this energy of this Virgo full moon. I'm so excited for it. I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, I guess until the next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.